I sat down to play today with absolutely no end goal in mind. So this will just be kind of random doing whatever, and I don't know, maybe I'll get inspired to actually make something, but maybe not. We'll see. What I'm doing, what caught my eye actually, are these pictures I've had sitting on my desk. And I printed these out from Mr. Victor Crafter's YouTube channel. If you go to his YouTube channel, I'll give you a link for that. Go to his community tab. He has all kinds of very cool pictures that you can print out. And some are photographs that he's taken, some beautiful nature photographs, some of his coffee dyed papers, and then some Ukrainian images of Ukrainian themed art and some Ukrainian people. I'm really, really loving these photographs of Ukrainian people in vintage national costumes. So I've printed them out. They're all look very, old. They have the sepia tones, and I may use them just as they are or fussy cut around some of them. But these are fabulous, and he has so generously offered these up as free downloads for us. So, yeah. Skip-de-doo right over to his channel and see if there's something that appeals to you if you haven't done that already. But I had these sitting on my desk, and they were just kind of staring at me. And I thought, okay, maybe I'll try to do something with these. I don't know if that's what I'm doing. If that's, actually going to happen. Who knows? But we'll see. They got me inspired anyway. So I grabbed this, also sitting on my desk. And this is an old, old 1991 Reader's Digest paperback thing that I got from Renee at Renee's At It Again. Check out her link in the video description. And she sent me a couple of these, so I started flipping through, and I really like the, see how that's kind of dark, got that little patina around the edges. Ooh, I love that. So I've gone through, and what I'm doing is just kind of pulling out pages that are, brightly colored and have just, not any text, but just advertisements on them, because I don't think I want any of that. And I'm cutting them out like this so that later I can use this to tip in another page, or I can just glue these onto pages next to them. And it gets rid of pages that I know I'm not going to use, plus it also thins the book out a little bit so that when I start adding things and making it fatter, it won't splay too badly. In theory, it usually ends up splaying anyway, but oh well, at least I tried. And these books are just glue bound, so the whole thing could just very easily fall apart. And then if it does, we'll just, go to plan B, whatever. But for right now, this is what I'm doing, and I don't know where I left off. I'm looking for my last, okay, we'll just go here. And I'm just, flipping through to see which pages I might want to keep, which to get rid of. Okay, gotta remember, I left off here because I'm torn. I like the Yola. I don't like all this. So I think maybe I'll keep this one, get rid of this one, and I'm just doing like this. And if I can pull the whole thing out from here, but doing that can sometimes, cause the thing to fall apart quicker because it can kind of mess up the pages next to it. It also will leave a little ragged, completely unusable edge sometimes if you don't get it out cleanly. So yeah, that's just, I'm just doing it that way. You do it however you want. That, I just don't see me using that page. See, this one I'm going to keep because I can, I can do something like that. Cover up that little piece if I want. This one, I'm going to hold on to that. I kind of like it. Okay, and this is on a different paper. I don't need those. So So I'm going to pull that out. Oh, I think I took more than just that page. Well, that's all right. All those ladies. I don't think I'm going to need those ladies. See, now I can't. Oh, there we go. Don't need the mac and cheese. The phone rang and I got all distracted, but okay, we're back. I finished going through here, ripped out pretty much everything except this section. Like all of these pages are pages I don't want, and that would have just been a huge empty spot. So I'm going to leave those for now and just see what this book wants to be, because I don't even know. Yeah, so I didn't pull those out, even though they're not really pages I want. Everything else, I just pulled out the really colorful pages that were full of advertisements, and left ones that had parts and pieces that I thought I could use. Then I went through the pages that I pulled out, and I looked at the images and the words to see if there's anything I wanted to keep. I decided I wanted to keep this lady because she can, I don't know, I want to put stuff in her mouth. I don't know, it looks like she's trying to eat something and I want to help her. She needs a snack, maybe a berry or something, I don't know. And I like this dog. And then this woman on the tightrope, yeah, that could be a lot of things. So I'm going to keep those images. And then I went through the pages and looked front and back to see if, you know, because some of them would have stuff on one side that I didn't want, but the back was okay. So I kept the ones that had just text on the back. See, that I didn't want this side of them, but the text, I can see myself doodling on this text or using these for gel prints or something. I don't know. You know, like I said, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to hold on to those for a while. And then the rest of these can go in the recycle bin because I don't need them. Lord knows I have enough paper stashed around my house. So now I have my thinned out Reader's Digest book to do something with. I don't know what I want to do with it. I'm feeling like I need to paint over it. Do I need to gesso out some of the images? Do I just want to leave it? I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't know. I was feeling like I wanted to use these in it. Maybe I need to go in and put vintage stuff. Backgrounds. I think I'm going to start with some gesso. I need some gesso. There we go. And that'll work. Okay. Oh, where's my favorite gesso brush? I have to have my gesso brush. Got it. I like this one for gesso because look, it's just falling apart. It's like the little bristles are all broken and awful, and I've had to glue this back on several times and I love it. It's good for glue and for gesso. So I think I'll just go in here and just do this a little bit. And maybe getting all of these distracting images covered up a little bit will help me to figure out where to go next. Or not, I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking what I have that I could use to go, you know, it looks kind of vintagey. I've got all kinds of vintage papers that I tend to hoard more than use. Ooh, maybe I should pull those out. Some of them I've been hoarding for an embarrassingly long time. Like I can remember making a video for them when I first got them and we lived in Houston. So that's been a while. It's been a minute. Maybe I should think about using those. Maybe this is the place to do that. And that might be cool too, because they're all kind of, you know, it's American stuff, and to mix that with the Ukrainian people, that's appealing to me. That might be fun. That's going to stick to there. I don't care, because I probably would glue it down anyway. I'm tempted to keep that ear. You just never know when you might need a big ear. Alright. So let's just leave that be for a little bit. So those get all nice and stuck together. And I'm going to get that. I know I have a box of my hoarded papers. I'll go grab that. This is my little collection of vintage papers and stuff that I have chosen to hoard instead of actually use. And some of them are just, they're really just absolutely fabulous, and I've collected them from different places over the years. I've gotten a lot in Happy Mail and from thrift stores and yeah, just various places. But anyway, I think I'm just going to go through here and see what I can find that might look interesting in my little book. I think it would all look interesting. I just need to pull some things. Oh, look at all these handwritten notes. Okay, well, this is from October 25th, 1940. This doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I need to read that on my own time, right? Okay, so I'm just going to pull one out. Get it out at the, yeah. All of these papers are going to be really brittle, so they're not good to like, you know, fold up and use that way, like bind in a junk journal or something, because, you know, they're just almost crispy, some of them. So this would be a good way to use them to glue them down in my book. Or whatever. Let's see, what is that? 1961. This is somebody's little payment stubs. I'll take one of those. And yeah, a lot of these, I have multiples of similar papers. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to pull one out of the stack. I've just been unable to do that. Oh, that's pretty. I'll take two of those. Yeah, there's canceled checks and bills and invoices for different things. I've got several canceled checks. I'm loving these pink checks. Well, they paid $5.06 to Sears Roebuck Company. That's funny. Yeah, okay, read on your own time, Shannon, again. Here's an order book. Oh. Oh, looks like some little kid doodled in it. They numbered 1, 2, 3, and then just scribbled. That's kind of funny. What was that? This is kind of Interesting. I don't want to use that yet. I don't know. I'm going to hoard that for a little while longer. And this is a little memo book. Oh, I can't take this apart. Look at that. I gotta hoard that for a while longer too. Okay, what is this? This is a oh, postcards. Oh, letter cards. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, very cool. Are they're perforated? I don't really know, but I'll pull one off. Alrighty. Oh, this is a part of a letter. Is this more checks? More checks. This is from 1896. Really? Yeah, 1896. 1902. Oh, those are old. I want to love on those a little while longer. I'm not doing very good, am I? I got a few things here. Okay. This is an invoice, insurance. Let's see, what do we have here? Liability and property damage policy. Oh, for a Dodge truck for a year, $23. Okay. I've forgotten about a lot of these. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, I want to keep that. That's a something. Okay, what is this? This looks like some more stuff I'm going to want to keep. Oh my gosh. Come on. Is this, okay, this was written in fountain pen, definitely. Napoleon was defeated by Wellington at Waterloo, June 1815. Napoleon was defeated by Wellington at Waterloo, June 1815. I think she got this question wrong on her exam and then had to write it 100 times, maybe. Millions for defense, but not 1 cent for tribute. Pickney. I don't know what that is. Anyway, that's kind of interesting. I need to keep that. Okay. I think it would be better if I didn't look at them too closely. Like, this is a recipe for fresh yeast bread. And dry yeast bread. Okay, there's a blank page. I won't be too tempted to keep that. Wow. See, this is what happens. Oh, Swiss steak. Okay. What else here? What is that? Knickerbocker Fine Arts School, Wichita Falls, Texas. That's my hometown. This looks like a recipe for Creole chicken. I want that. Come on, Shannon. I thought this was going to be a really good lesson in how to go through stuff that you're hoarding and then pull it out and actually use it. Yeah, I'm totally failing at that lesson. Light and power bill, and I've got a bunch, so I can take one. I totally feel, you know, I get it, that we have that need to just hold on to things that are just super cool, or we feel like they're special. But I'm going to try here. What is this one? In compliance with recent enactment of the legislature, all appointments of deputy sheriff must be recalled and canceled. I will therefore appreciate your returning your card to me immediately. Signed by the sheriff. Dear sir, I guess he just sent it to the deputy sheriff or something and said, hey, you're not deputy anymore. Is that what that means? Oh, I don't know. I'll keep that. Let's see. And the rest of these, you know, 1897, written delightfully in fountain pen. I have a hard time letting go of those just because I like to look at the writing. Okay, what is this? This is a letter. Dear sir, blee, 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 blee. There's several of them. This is from the early 1900s. I'll take that. And Circuit Court for Harford County, Bel Air, Maryland. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we've got a very few vintage papers to use. Okay, really? That's the best I could do. Huh. Okay, I guess so. Alright, well, it's a place to start. You know, these few things. Oh, I got distracted, didn't I? I was going through this. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, I don't want to use that. I can use some of these because I've got a bunch. I don't know what they are. Cooperative discount. Oh, Sperry and Hutchison. That's S&H green stamps, right? Sperry and Hutchison. This was before they went S&H. They were still spelling it out. I'll just use a few of those. Okay, and I don't know what all the rest of this is. I won't take the time to go through it right this minute. Oh, it broke. I'll have to use it. Is that part of this? Gosh. 1906. How crumbly it is. I'll just use it because it's not going to survive much longer. Okay. I'll put these back in here. And now figure out where to go. Oh, this little container, can you see it? It's plastic like this. Found this at Walmart recently on the clearance aisle. $2, y'all. I wish I had bought more of them. It's super sturdy, clear plastic. I should have bought all they had, but I didn't. Anyway, fabulous for sorting your papers and stuff. So, got some of these, and where's my Ukrainian people? Don't want the bright colored ones for this project. Yes, Ukrainian people. Now I need some vintage themed doodads and bits and bobs and stuff, right? It'd help if I was in frame. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to go on a search mission and I'll show you what I find. Gosh, time got away from me. So, yeah, I'll show you what else I pulled, and then I'll have to save the actually doing something with it all for another video. Okay, I had some of these. This is scrapbook paper from Canvas Corp brands, and I don't even know if it's still available. I'll try to find out before I upload this video. But they're printed on ivory cardstock with black ink, and then I've already gone over them with some kind of transfer medium. I'm pretty sure I used Omni Gel. I can't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, these have been sitting like a couple years at least. So, you know, it's the thing where you soak them in the warm water and then you rub off the paper on the back and then you have a decal to use. Yeah. That's the theory anyway. I don't know how these are going to do since they've been sitting for so long, and I don't know. Anyway, I just cut some images out that are kind of vintagey looking, you know, to go with my kind of sort of theme I'm thinking about. So I've got those I can use, and then I found just a couple, that's another one, a couple of things I had cut out from something. And this was a sheet of bird cages. This is a Seven Gypsies rub-ons, sheet of rub-ons. And they're, you know, it's got that kind of look that I'm thinking I'm going for. And I found a random paper towel with rust on it, and then some coffee dyed papers, a scrap of tissue, and that is one of those player piano rolls, right? So I've got plenty of papers, I think, and a few little embellishment thingies. So I decided I might need some more like embellishy things, so I went through my rubber stamps and pulled some kind of vintagey looking images, or some are industrial kind of sort of, or scientific looking, like that kind of vintage industrial scientific cross, kind of steampunk but not really. I don't know. I just pulled stuff, and I had to go ahead and stamp them just to make sure that they all still stamped well, because they're, you know, 30 years old, and most of them did. The ones that didn't stamp well were user error. But these are the images that I got to choose from. And these are mostly just, you know, objects and stuff. And then people parts. This Vitruvian man and this little goddess statue. These are two of my favorite stamps. Like, they are so used. I don't know why. I just always love these two stamps. I have used those. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of those. And I have no idea why I have so many of these. Just, you know, it happened. And here's some animals. I rejected a couple of them. This one and this one just looked too illustrated, and I wanted more of a realistic look. So I'm not going to use those two. That's why I was kind of glad that I went to the trouble of stamping all these out so I could really see what they look like before I committed them. And then you can tell I was getting really tired by this point because there's ink everywhere. That really didn't stamp all the way, and I don't really care. And then these were just some little bitty ones that I came across and thought might work. And that's it. So I've got some stamps I can use. I've got some background papers. Oh yeah, I pulled these too. These are some clear stamps. These are not old like the other ones, but they're just kind of flourishes and things if you need a little something. So got that. I may pull some stencils later, and then some paints, and then at some point I will put this all together into something. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I'm kind of inspired and excited to see where it goes. So that's all I'm gonna do today, y'all. The end.